Storage, 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 storage. That's right, everybody. Welcome. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about truck camper storage. But first, let me show you where I was this morning. So a couple days ago I showed you the video of Tofino, but I didn't show you where I was camping. This is the campsite right here. It's really not that busy in the winter time. Just like it seems like a whole entire trip, I've been the only one in certain places. And that's nice because like I work during the summer and yeah, that's when the sun shines out and the nice weather is, but then I get to travel in the winter time and I don't mind days like this. Like I kind of prefer it over extremely hot sunny days, I'm not gonna lie. So we're on Mckenzie Beach right now. I'll leave it in the description below. But I'm in Tofino in British Columbia, Canada, on Mckenzie Beach. And it's like not even lying, a 2-minute walk to the beach. So this is basically my backyard. All right, guys, so let's start this video with the storage on the outside of my truck camper, which is minimal. There's like next to no storage on the outside. Just to run through some things. This is my fresh water fill. This is my water heater. This is my outdoor shower. These are my batteries. And these are my propane tank. So there's no storage here. I guess if you wanted to, you could open this up. You could take a propane bottle out and you could use this as storage. And down here, you've got all your valves for your sewage. So there's no storage in here. But as we come along to the back, here is one of 2 storage compartments on the outside of the RV. So we'll open this up. Really great idea, especially for bigger items, storage items. I've got some blocks in here. I've got my lawn chair, some miscellaneous tools and gear back there. It goes about a foot back, but really good idea. So that is that storage compartment. This is my generator. This is to crank my slide in and out if I lose power, if I can't do it electronically. And then the only other storage is on the side here. Look at this small little storage compartment. So you'll see that I put, in this compartment, I put stuff that I need a lot. So I need my water hose a lot. I need fuel for my generator a lot. And what else I'll put in there? I'll put in firewood. I'll put in some of those yellow blocks, and I'll put in my electrical cord here. And so that's what fills up this storage compartment. On the side, there's my furnace vent. Here is my fridge vent here. And then the only other storage that I have, and this is where I should have got an extended cab, but in another video, I'll do a truck video and talk about why I didn't. But this would be nice to have an extended cab because that's where all of your big bulky items go. There's really not much space in your camper for big bulky items. So this is where I put my generator, my drone. I've got a speed charger that I just bought. I've got some storage just behind the seat where I put my camera bag, but that's pretty much it, guys. And then this is a really good idea because I'm traveling lots and I got camera gear and drone batteries. So I've just got a little AC plug-in right here with a power bar. And so I can hook up all my electronics, and my truck alternator will charge these while I'm driving. So that is it for storage on the outside. That compartment and that compartment, which this step just goes in front of that compartment. Let's go inside. All right, guys, so now we are inside. Let me show you around the inside. There's a ton of storage in here. And I think although this is going to be about storage, I'm gonna kind of also give you a little tour of the inside of my camper, because my first tour, I've got a couple comments on how it was way too quick, and that was one of my first videos ever. So let's kind of slow it down, and I'll also give you a tour of the inside of the camper at the same time. All right, so starting with the shower, this slide door enters into a wet bath. All right, so you got the toilet, the sink. There's not much storage in here because this is where I take showers, of course. There is a little bit of storage in there. Doesn't look like it, but there's actually a lot of room in here because of this skylight. So I can fully stand up in this shower. This should be the thumbnail right here. I think I'm gonna make it the thumbnail. All right, so that is my shower. Now, right below the shower, you have a little drawer down here, and you've got a little bit of storage. Open that up, and what I store here in this drawer and here in that drawer are shoes and kind of miscellaneous stuff. This drawer is quite big, and it's connected to the outside. So it's one single unit. Like if I open the door on the outside, you'd actually be able to see it through here. So half of it is for outside storage, and the other half is this drawer. Somebody said, yeah, you can take this drawer out and then you can have a cat litter box. And so then you can empty it from the outside, which is a very smart idea. And along the ground here, we've got some more storage. This right here, which is quite neat, but I don't use it for much. And if I were to use it, I would put things that I rarely use in it, because when my slide comes in, it actually covers this and you're not able to access this storage. Now, under the second section of the dinette, you've got another drawer. So you've got that one there, and then you have this one. And this is only like a half drawer because my furnace is on the other half. And so what I store in here, just some weights. I store my little vacuum. This thing's awesome. This is literally what I use to clean my camper, and it takes about 5 minutes. You go over the rug, and you can even use it on the floor. So that's what I store in this drawer here. Underneath my dinette, I use this for storage because, as I mentioned before, there's not much space for big bulky items. There's not much storage space for big bulky items, and so I use my dinette, or underneath my dinette, under my table, for bulkier items. Now, across from my dinette, I have my kitchen area, and the kitchen area has quite a few storage spaces, such as my favorite right here, a pull-out spice rack. A long time ago I did a video and someone was like, oh, right on, you've got some cologne as extra seasoning for your spice rack. I have a lot of stuff in random places, but it's just one of those things where I know where it is. So if I moved it, then I'd be searching for where it is. Right below this is some more storage. They're just little drawers. So whatever you'd like to use them for. And then right next to it, we've got my stove and my oven. If you've seen my my video, the happy birthday one, there was a massive explosion in here because I do not know how to cook. Thank you for everyone who commented saying, don't put it on the bottom shelf, you're just gonna burn it, which makes sense because the flame is right under there. And I learned that the hard way, put it on the top rack. Anyways, I did do a little cleaning so it looks a little bit better. And I use this for storage, mostly pots and pans, You see my pots there, and cutting boards as well. And anything I can really fit in here, because I don't use my oven that much. It's nice to have some added storage, especially in the area that I spend the most time, which is right in this general area. Up top, we've got my microwave. I guess, you know what, I rarely use it. So you could put some storage in here, which I might. I don't have that much stuff. I really don't have that much stuff. I know it may sound crazy. I feel like I have too much stuff still, but I think that's a little bit of a problem that I have. As we move on, we have cutlery. The drawer below that, same kind of idea. I've got some big knives, some tin foil, all of this. You can see it. Matches. I have an abundant amount of matches. I think I might have a long time ago bought a massive box, and so, you know, matches are always a good thing to have. These are strike anywhere matches. Below that, you just have like this little storage compartment, and I found that it's perfect for garbage bags. So that's what I put here. Underneath the sink, we have underneath the sink supplies. I'll briefly talk about these little storage baskets here. Best idea ever was I used to have them, but before I started driving, I would always have to put them away, so it was really annoying. And I decided to buy some of these command strips. I will put a link in the description below. I think that it's under, I put it under like the best product ever. And so just take a look down there, and they're very cheap. They're awesome. You can get them at Walmart, or you can buy them from Amazon from my link. Just stick them on. And now that's not going anywhere. So I have them on all, well, except this one. This one doesn't move. I've got them on there, on this basket here, on my pictures here. Somebody said, oh, do they hold that well? Well, I've been through some intense terrain, and this is held, this is hung up by that, this is hung up by that. Everything on my walls. This right here with my workout plan. This little artwork here, these, see that? There it is. And they just stick on, and it's so much stronger than Velcro. And now we are on to storage up top here, which is, of course, used for plates, cups, and food, and Tupperware, and random stuff. We have the toothbrush, toothpaste, and the reason that I have it out here is because I use this sink to brush my teeth. Also, we've got a kettle, which I would like a smaller size kettle. This is a massive kettle, but it does the trick. And a coffee maker and a magic bullet blender, which I haven't used in years. That's what we've got in this compartment. This is my fridge. I forget if I've showed you this already. I think I have, but I got this poster in Area 51. Warning, Area 51, use of deadly force authorized. We don't have much food in it right now. We've got the freezer. I keep my towels here because this is my furnace vent, so hot air comes out here and it dries those towels quick. I have my laundry bag here. So this is what I put all my dirty clothes into. So it's nice and tucked out of the way. Had a comment of somebody saying they were dreading the laundromat. I love the laundromat. I don't know why. I feel like I'm Tom Hanks every time I'm in a laundromat. I think that a few of his movies he's just been in laundromats. Or anytime someone falls in love in a movie, they're in a laundromat. So it's really neat, and I enjoy them. I'll put in my wash for 30 minutes, and I'll go to a coffee shop or whatever, and I'll come back really quick, change it out to the dryer, and then come back in 40 minutes. So it's not like it wastes my day at all. And I do laundry about every 2 weeks, depending on how often I use my clothes, or reuse my clothes, I should say. Okay, so now we are getting to the bedroom. And quite honestly, this whole area has the most storage of the entire camper. We'll start on the right-hand side here. And here, we have all of my clothes. Well, not all of them. We've got the big items. So we have hoodies. We've got my jeans in there, big sweaters. and it's quite deep. It actually goes about another foot down, and so I've got just some other clothes in there. And then on the other side, a little bit different, we've got just kind of drawers, and this is where I put just my shirts, my boxers, my socks up top here, and then on the bottom, another little compartment. Once again, this is about a foot or two down, and I just have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in there. And this bed that I put in is, you see, it's very hard to make my bed because it's very tight around the edges. Look at that. This didn't come with the RV. It came with a bed that was much smaller, but I put this big guy in. All right, let's climb into this comfy, cozy. Oh, I got my shoes on. No shoes in the RV. You know what amazes me, guys? Is that all of this is in the box of my truck. You know what I mean? Like when I'm sitting here, I think it's 11 feet. I think my camper's 11 feet. And it looks so spacious, especially with the slide out. I have some really neat lights up here. So I've got these ones. I attach a smaller little LED light just for reading. And flip that. And you've got some mood lighting on all corners, and then behind me underneath here as well. It's very nice. It's very, very, very cozy up here. It's a good feel. On my left hand side we have a storage compartment. We'll open that up, and this is where I keep, well, what do I have in here? We've got a backpack, a level down there, you can see it, and that level is totally flat, so all I have to do is open this drawer and I can check if I'm level. And these drawers are quite deep, probably about a foot, so quite a bit of storage. You've got another storage compartment in here. You can really see how much storage you have in these front compartments. On this other side, you have the exact same thing. So I've got DVDs down here, I've got a big sleeping bag in here, yoga mat, camera bags, roller. Oh, that's pretty much it here, guys. Lots of storage up here, down here, over here. Okay, here we go. So you see, there's still enough room for me to come inside. And then once I get to this area, there's a lot of room. It's just entering and exiting the door and getting in the shower. You know, that's a bit tough sometimes as well. Alright guys, well I think that's going to wrap this video up. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope that it answered some questions. I had a few people comment and wanting to see, you know, the storage on my truck camper, so I hope that that was the video that you wanted to see. The video that I did a couple days ago of, well, this beach actually, I was just filming in the corner there. Kind of like that cinematic movie style video. I'm going to be doing a lot more of those. I really enjoyed making it. Not saying I don't enjoy making these, and I'm going to still incorporate these into my videos, but you're going to see a lot more of just, you know, kind of bringing that emotion up with what the RV lifestyle is about. I think that's so important because it is just an amazing life, and I want to show that to you through the content that I create. So if that makes sense, awesome. I think that that's it for me today. I'm off to, I think I'm just gonna head down the road a little ways. I'm gonna get out of Tofino a bit. I wanna get back on the road. Not saying I'm gonna leave these beautiful views, but I'm going to just kind of get away from civilization a little bit, get out of the campsite and enjoy being where nobody is. All right? So until that time, I hope you keep living that dream. It's always a pleasure talking with you guys, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.